Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It is Amy the Goddess here, and I'm here to bring you a reading on those of you that want to know what you should be doing next. What should you be focusing on next? What should you be doing next to get to the next chapter of your life? So that's what we're going to be seeing today. Please keep in mind that it is still a general collective reading, so take what I say with a grain of salt and still use your own discernment. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, information to book is down in the description box. You can also subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I'm on live doing the $11 mini readings. Okay? With all that being said, let me show you the piles. If you're new to Pickacard readings, you're going to choose which pile you're most drawn to. Go down in the comment section, click that pile. Pile 1 is the nail file. Pile 2 is the little gold flakes. Pile 3 is the Fenty Beauty Contour Stick. And since you guys want to see them all together, boom, boom, and boom. Here they are. So, please like the video. It helps me out, guys. Please subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's start with pile number 1. Those of you that chose the nail file. Can I see a little bit of where pile 1 currently is? Can I please see where pile 1 currently is? Ew, pile 1. I don't even know why you clicked this video. What should you be doing next in life? It seems like you kind of know. You're very intuitive. You're very much so in your feminine energy where things are just coming to you. They haven't came to you yet. They're about to. So you definitely have discovered your inner goddess energy. Your feminine energy has been healed. Yeah, so clarity is about to come for you. You are doing everything right, pile number 1, and things are about to come for you. So what should you do next? Let's see. What should you do next is follow your intuition, because your intuition is right. Maybe it's time to start putting in the work. You've been resting for a while. You've been in your feminine energy. You've been creating. And maybe it's time to kind of plan. You don't even have to plan on a piece of paper, but plan out loud or in your mind. What should I do next? And make that plan, because it seems like your intuition is telling you what plan to follow. So as long as you follow that, you're on the right path. Change is coming for you already. You've already made changes from what I'm getting. You just haven't seen the changes come in yet, but they're about to come in. You're about to, for one, some of you need to focus on either decorating your home or getting a new home, because that will help you just feel more at peace overall in general. So make sure the home is clean and like your atmosphere is a good place for you to get good rest in, to be peace with. What should pile 1 be doing next? You guys might want to focus on the little things that you might not focus. Maybe focus on doing your own nails, giving yourself a manicure, a pedicure. Yes, you can be a guy and still work on those things. Not only is it going to help certain parts of your beauty, but what it's going to do is help you stay mindful. Is by doing little things like that. It's going to help you from getting bored and getting into trouble. So I feel like for you, things have been good, almost too good to where you want to mess it up. And that's the thing here. Things are about to get better for you too, because you've put in some type of work for something, and I really don't want you to self-sabotage it because things are going too well. So how can you prevent self-sabotage for pile number 1? By working on your confidence and feeling as though you deserve what's coming towards you. I feel like you guys do better when you don't have a lot of friends. You do better when you don't have a lot of people around you and have a small circle. And just focus on your work. And that's what will keep you from self-sabotaging. What makes you start to self-sabotage Is other people influencing you or affecting your energy? Especially if you really are truly this intuitive, you work more so better alone or with not many people by your side. I wouldn't be surprised if we have life path ones in here, or if we just have my popular loners in this pile. Whew, the messages are coming in too fast, but let me ground myself for a second. Yeah, so you may do better when you don't have a large group of people around you. That's how you start self-sabotaging. That's how you start getting into trouble. That's how drama starts to follow you. That's when the overthinking starts. That's when your aura starts to get dirty, you know? So you may work better. I'm not telling you to be friendless. No, you should have your friends. You should have that time where you do go out with people, but hanging out with people like multiple times a week or whatever is just not for you. It's not something you should be doing. Okay? So what's coming in next? Yeah, for some of you, something in love is coming up, which is fine. You should stick with just you and your partner then and not have much friends. Maybe you should build with your partner then. By build, that doesn't mean go 50-50 financially or whatever, but you know, your version of building could be this person's working on themselves mentally, and now you get to work on yourself, you know, your stability. You guys are both working on yourselves separately. That's what I mean by building, okay? For those of you that are like, I don't do 50-50. It doesn't have to mean that, okay? Although for some of you, maybe it does. It just depends on who you are watching. So you have had some sort of delay, I'm seeing, because of self-discipline. So what you might want to work on is saying things like, I am disciplined in the mirror. I think you'll see a lot of results by doing that. And also just working on your patience, being patient with yourself and others. Because I feel like this, like, whatever it is that's coming in for you, you have to do, like, the bare minimum of a step to get where you're going next. Because you've already done most of the work. Like, you could have went to school, and all you have to do is apply for a job now. You know what I mean? And learn at the job. Or, all you know what you want to do. All you have to do is sign up for that class. You know what I'm saying? Something very simple that you have to do next in order to kickstart the rest of this change. So you're already on the right path. You've already done the work previously, and it should all be coming in. You just have one last step to take, and it's a very simple step. You know what it is, so please follow your intuition on it, okay? Also, by the way, if you guys didn't know, your nail shape draws in and draws out certain energies. So for you guys, you might want to look up what nail shape you should have, okay? So I'm gonna leave that there. Pile number 2. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Let's see, where are you currently? I just kind of want to get a vibe of where you are currently. It says unproductive, missed opportunities, lack of ideas, miscommunication, and confusion. So you guys are confused. Ooh, you see how that just shook? I feel like that's your brain, like you're malfunctioning almost. So I feel like you're having miscommunication with your guides. You're having miscommunication with your own intuition on what you should be doing next. You could be very focused on your love life. You could have a lot of conflict in your love life, and that is why you can't hear your own intuition. Because you're too worried about, are we getting back together? Are we doing this? Should I, like, love? Like, your whole life is revolved around love currently. And so whether you're single or in a relationship, that's the energy that you're in currently. And this could really be affecting where you're going next. So I see that you have like a lot of, it does really seem like malfunctioning. Like you literally don't know what to do. Should you stay with this person? Should you leave this person? Should you be with this person? Okay, should I be with that person? Okay, I'm single, but I just met this person. Is this person the one for me? It's a lot of like too much going on, like malfunctioning with love. Why are you doing that? It just seems like you really want love, or you want love to turn out right. You could have had something go on in your childhood, or, you know, something like that that just kind of affected your mind now. So, what should you be doing next? Healing yourself. You need to get back in touch with your intuition and start to heal yourself again. What do we have here? You need to get back with that, in touch with that inner voice, and back on your spiritual path. Because right now you're stuck. You're at a halt. So it's time to have a new perspective and surrender. You're so worried about love. Should I stay? Should I go? That you're not surrendering. You're not trusting in the higher power. You're not trusting in your own decisions. You're wanting people to tell you what you should do next, and you're not following your own intuition. You're too worried about the logistics and not enough about surrendering and letting things unfold naturally. Some of you are getting mad at this message. I can just feel it, but this is some genuine advice right here. You're spiraling out of control, and you may go backwards. You may have a setback until you get back in alignment spiritually. Whatever that looks like for you, but it's having that relationship with a higher power, with God, or with yourself, or whatever, where you can feel like you trust yourself, you can talk to yourself, you feel like you can trust God, you feel like you can trust God, you feel like, I know I'm gonna be okay no matter what decision I make, because God is with me, or because I trust myself. You know, something like that is kind of what I'm feeling is what you need to, it's a mind shift change. That's what needs to happen next. It's not even a physical change, it's a mental change for you guys. And once you change your mentality, you will see your physical change as well. So what's next for pile 2? Once you change your mindset completely, which is not easy, how do you change your mindset? How does pile 2 change their mindset? You'll have a negative thought and a positive thought coming at the same time. Every time. When you notice that negative thought, choose the positive thought. Drop the negative thought. It's simple. You're always going to have a negative thought and a positive thought at the same time. You're not going to have just negative thoughts. You're going to have those positive ones too, and you need to think of the positive thoughts in order to change your mind. You need to change your mind, or your life is going to be at a halt. It's going to go downhill. It's going to spiral out of control. Okay, so what's next for pile? You guys are still stuck. It's going to take a little while to change your mindset and to stop looking at the negatives of things. But once you do that, you're going to become very stable, grounded, where you trust, where you're stable not only mentally, but also physically. You'll have more than enough money. You'll be very disciplined with your money. You will be back in reality. You won't be, it seems like you also need to ground more. It seems like your mind is in the ethers, but it's like not even in the good ethers. It's like I said, somewhere malfunctioning in the ethers, okay? So what's next for you is you'll be coming back to reality and becoming more grounded, surrendering, spiritually developing, okay? Spiritually developing is what's coming next for you if you follow those steps. Okay, so please follow those steps, pile 2. I want the best for you guys. Okay? Just surrender and let what's supposed to happen happen. Stop looking for all the answers all the time. You know the answers. If you would just silence your mind, hear God, think of those positive thoughts, it'll come. Things will unfold naturally. Things that you never even could have thought of an answer to, God's figuring out for you. Okay? Pile number 3. Welcome in. Ooh, that camera's moving. Pile number 3. Let's see, where are you currently at? Where's pile 3 currently? You guys are pretty cheerful, pretty energetic. You're having new ideas. Let's see. What is this one here? But yet you're still having some type of delay. You're getting lots of communication from spirit. But you're not wanting to listen. I kind of feel like you're scared of your own gifts. You're scared of your own power. Pile number 3. But you're so excited and you have all these great ideas, but like maybe you don't know how to put them into action. And where else are you at right now? You seem pretty happy. You seem like you have a lot of success coming towards you. If you follow the next steps that I'm about to go over, okay? So let's see what next steps you should take. What next steps should pile number 3 take? You have to make a decision. There's like 2 paths you could be choosing between right now. And you have to choose one or the other. And then put in that work. It's like you're great with the spiritual, I feel, besides letting your gifts scare you. But you deeply believe in the spiritual so much to where you think you don't have to put in as much work as you actually need to put in. So you may need to put in work to something. It's not just going to magically come, right? But you're like, what should I do? Look, you're blocking out your own psychic abilities. Your psychic abilities are trying to tell you what to do next. But you're blocking out your own psychic abilities. What should you do next? So what you need to do is meditate. You need to get more in touch with your psychic abilities. You need to have more communication with your spirit guides. Call on them and talk to them. That's what you need to do. Go in meditation and talk to them. That's what I'm seeing here. Look what we have. Patience. So you might want to work on unblocking your chakras. Work on unblocking those psychic abilities that you blocked back up. Because you have a lot of psychic abilities that you blocked. Look at this. It seems like it scared you. So what needs to happen next is intense change. Almost like Moldavite. This is gonna, wow. Something with your family needs to change. The way your family life is. Let's see. Something within your family life needs to change. It could be you moving away from your family. It could be for some of you, you need to move back in with your family. It could be that you need to have a serious talk with certain members of your family. But your family affects your life like a lot in some way. And so you need to figure out how to maneuver things with your family. And you're going to know that by unblocking these psychic abilities. Something is unbalanced with family life. Someone could be too controlling, too strict. But it's like you also don't want to be too defensive with them. So you may have to think of a plan, a very smart plan on how to deal with your family, which your spirit guides are trying to tell you. So you need to unblock these psychic abilities that you closed up. That is the next step to take. How can they unblock their psychic abilities? Is there any more ways? You're having a guide come in and help you, for one. A physical guide is going to come in and help you. This could be like a tarot reader themselves. This could be someone that's more unlocked most of their abilities already, and they're coming in to help you. Okay, so this could be a spiritual teacher or a leader of some sort coming in to help you. Okay, or a guru, or a professional meditation leader, something like that. You may end up taking a class, and this person's going to help you. Also, what you need to do is detach. Law of detachment is something you should study right now. Just letting things and people come and go, and not fighting what's not meant to be for you anymore, and holding on for dear life when you're supposed to be letting it go, or letting this person go, letting this thing go. So what's coming next for pile number 3? Lots of options are coming in for you. You just have to choose which path you want. And that's the thing. You have to figure out, what do I really want? What do I really want? And that comes from what? Your psychic abilities can trust you, but your own intuition. Building that relationship with yourself. So that's something else that you should do, is build a relationship with yourself. Figure out what you like to do again. Trial and error. What do you like doing? It's okay to try something and be like, actually, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do this next thing. That is totally fine, because what you learned in that path that you decided isn't for you anymore, you needed to learn for the next path. So it's like meant to be, you know? So don't ever think that just because you try something and you're like, actually, this isn't for me, that doesn't mean you didn't go on that path for no reason. You went on that path for a reason still. Okay, so that's something that you need to know about that. So what's coming in next for you? You need to be careful of a trickster. Who is this trickster? Someone in your life that is reckless. Could be a lover. Could be a lover. Because they could mess up your whole path if you let them. If you let them. Because why? They may have certain addictions or toxic behaviors that just won't align with you anymore. Once you do this growing, they're not going to grow with you. Right now, you guys might be perfectly aligned. But when you start growing and you realize they're not growing, they're not trying to grow, you may have to let this person go. It's justice. So doesn't mean you don't love them. Doesn't mean you have to hate them. But you just have to realize, law of detachment, this person came in for a season. This best friend of mine came in for a season. They're not supposed to stay here forever. Could be a lover, or it could be a best friend. Could be both for some of you. Okay? And also not letting your family have so much control over you and your decisions, and kind of just doing what you know is what's best for you. And that's your next steps. That's what you should be doing. And I hope this reading helped all of you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next reading. Bye.